Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to talk about this story. Most of these stories about when I was with my ex, because we was together for a minute. But so I remember one day he had introduced me to his friend, right? And his friend, I'm telling you, like, his friend was so nice. He was so nice. He showed a lot of respect. He was one of those dudes. But one thing I can say about him is his hygiene was bad, y'all. His hygiene was awful. When I first met him, it wasn't that bad. But as he started to hang around us and stuff, oh, his odor was hitting like 10 times. Like 10 times. He stunk really bad. And on top of that, he didn't brush his teeth. His teeth were so yellow and brown. And I was like, oh, he didn't get his hair. He didn't get his hair cut. He didn't do any type of grooming. I was like, how does this dude sit here and just smell like this all day? And I asked my dude, I was like, have you ever talked to him about it? I said, you just walking around with him. I said, people gonna think you stink too. He was like, no. He said, I don't know how to. He said, I don't know how to like say it respectful. Cause you know what? Come on, y'all. Even if you do say it respectful, people automatically, a person in their head, they are gonna get offensive that you would even say something about them like that. So the thing is, how do you tell somebody that they have a bad odor? How do you even start that conversation? Oh, yeah, girl, something like, yeah, girl. And he was like, girl, but girl, look, girl, we need to talk, girl, because girl, yeah, you kind of be sweaty sometimes. She gonna get offended, like, sweaty? What you talking about, sweaty? You trying to say I stink? And then there go arguments. So sometimes you can hint to them that they need, because I told him to hint to him that he need. So I was like, I said, why don't you go to the store with him? Go to like one of those stores. He ain't really had no money, y'all. Go to one of them stores and start buying soap and deodorant and stuff. And just ask him like, oh man, I bought too much, yo. Like, here's some deodorant, here's some soap. Yo, thank you, man, thank you. But man, he was a nice guy, and he he like big white girls, because the first time I met him, that's who he was with. He was with this big overweight fat girl. I was like, she should say something to him. Like, lady, you're with him. You should say something to him. Whatever y'all got going on, y'all are sleeping together, because he always told my ex-friend all of his business. So, lady, if you know he's smelling like this, why don't you say something to him? If anything, he not gonna get offensive with you, because you the one that messing with him. But when I tell y'all, when he came around, sometimes I had to leave. I was like, babe, I'm going over my friend's house. He was like, oh, okay. Or I would text him and be like, get him out of here. Like, get him out of here now. He's smelling up the whole place. And it's crazy because he was not homeless. Like, he had a place to stay. But I think that he had a place to stay, but he was the one that liked to jump couches. You know what couch surfing is. Like staying with somebody this night and then staying with somebody that night. Some people do that and they have a whole place to stay at. Some people just those are what do you call that? I think it's extrovert. Yeah, those are those type of people. They like to be around people. They like to go out. They like to do this, and I think that's what was up with him because he had a place to stay. Because I asked my dude, I said, well, is he homeless or something? I said, because maybe he be missing showers at the shelter. Because y'all know, nobody should be smelling funky. Not even homeless people should be smelling funky like that. Because they do have places for them to take showers. You can shower every day. They have places where I know in New Jersey, they have places where you can go to shower, get a snack. They can pass out places you can go to get condoms. So they have all these little places in every state. Ain't just one state. You just have to. People will tell you, "Oh no, they don't have that in my state." Did you check? You have to do your research. You can't just think that people are going to tell you where all the resources is. Because a lot of people don't want you to get resources. They want to make sure that they getting all the resources. But you have to do research, guys. Sit down one day, guys, right? When you have some time out of your day, do it on a day off. Do it when you don't have to work. And sit down and just research resource places around your area. And I'm telling you, you will find a whole bunch of resources. Places that give out food bags. You'll find a lot of places that can help you out with your bill. Sometimes they be playing around and stuff, but if you keep on them, you can get help on paying your bills. There's a lot of resources. So I was looking, I said, you need to tell him that there's, if he's having trouble, with the shelter and stuff. He was like, shelter? What are you talking about, shelter? I was like, cause he homeless, right? He was like, no. He was like, he ain't homeless. He was like, he live with his mom. And I'm looking like, so why is he like that? He was like, I don't know. He was like, I don't know why he like that. He said he could be depressed. Cause I was thinking that too. I was like, maybe he's depressed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he got some stuff going on. But I met his mom. His mom was very nice. Very nice lady. And I was like, maybe he depressed. But there is a good ending to this story, guys. There is a good ending to this story. So, the next time, I think it was like a month. We hadn't seen him. But the next time he came around us, y'all, I kid you not, he was smelling good. He got a haircut. His clothes was clean. And we couldn't believe it, y'all. We was just in disbelief. And after we said, we were like, hey, we're like, oh my God. Like, hey, you look nice. And I think he really needed to hear that, y'all, because when I tell you, he had the biggest smile on his face. His face just lit up like a torch. Some people just need that extra oomph just to get them going. Some people just you can just say hi to a person and that can just brighten up their day. Next time you see a person that look like they really down, just say hi to them, like, hey, hi, you look so nice today. I bet you some money they'll smile. Now, maybe they might still be pissed off because maybe something happened or whatever, but let them get through the day. They'll be smiling. But man, I couldn't believe it. And after we had seen him, he had left or whatever, I was like, wow. I said, babe, what did you say to him? He was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I was like, I said, that's pretty. I said, that's amazing. I said, I'm glad to see that, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see that he's back to himself, and that he cares a little bit about. I think it was that odor that was getting to him. You know what I'm saying? Because those type of odors and stuff like that, they can really get to you. And that brings me to another story, but we gonna hold off on that story, okay, y'all? We gonna hold on that story. But y'all call me back, okay? Because I got to tell y'all that story. Call me back. Y'all better be answering y'all phones. Y'all better be answering y'all phones, or I'm telling you, it's gonna be me and you.